judged by 12 for keeping my blick. Heart turned cold, I don't feel shit. Never ever fall, stand on 10. All this trauma, it turned boys to men. Stuck up in the mud, they don't want you to win. Surround yourself with love, cause that hate should've sin. I was talking to the plug, I'm trying to get us a win. Make sure all your dogs eating, gotta keep it within. Cause that loyalty is everything. If you ain't got it, you could never hang. That's why my old bitch mad, I got a better thing. I told her chill out, I was really deep up in them trenches, had to drill out. Came up with the same niggas. We do it for the block, they say we gang members. But we was on the clock, we tryna change figures. Money over bitches any day, nigga, we ain't not the same killer. You can't stop the rain, nigga. Cause when it rains, it pours in this war, I let this flame hit you. Don't come up in my range, nigga. Yeah, my aim good. And this beam make it perfect. I come from a hustler, I can make the work flip. I come with a bunch of them, hitters that a murk shit. Thinking we gon' tussle with them, nah, make his earth flip. Put 250s on the twins just to work with. Judged by 12 for keeping my blick. Heart turned cold, I don't feel shit. Never ever fall, stand on 10. All this trauma, it turned boys to men. I said boys to men, them toys extend. Never get caught without it, put my savage on 10. Heard she fucking with the ops, that means she lost in the win. I'm so paranoid, I might just go shoot for the win. I don't give a fuck about nothing, don't push my button. Big semi-automatic, give him a concussion.
Shot this shit. Look, said you wanted some clout, I'ma give it to you. If a girl in the spot, she can hit with you too. Don't let me show all my hitters could do. Are you speaking on what? Let me heal you. And this ain't no rap beat. Sit them down as a kid in the back. All of that fucking but never could at me. Don't need a solo, gon' pull up my rap sheet. Look, I don't even entertain a gossip, but the pillow talking gotta stop it. That's the way you get turned to a split. Since you thinking you lit, now we fucking on nonsense. I can go back and forth for the kid. If I call up the stick, then you know we gon' flock it. Hearing rumors about things that I did that I don't even know, like I must be unconscious. Yeah, you see how I block different, they is not winning, so they bringing up cat. Most of they homies is not living, put some hot in them, now that bitch with a rat. All of my oppas be dry stitching, he tried to first, so we put up his back. And I call my Udo my side hitter, cause the way that he don't be quick to attach. Mention my name for clout, people be talking, I run in their mouth. Since I'm the topic of all the discussion, I came through your block just to see what it's about. Shorty was dissing, I heard she a lag. Catch her in traffic, I'm walking her out. Making it clear, and I said what I said, got my foot on their neck like I'm stopping them out. I'm not stop, focus, keep it chopped, cause I am not going. Shorty, I'm a vibe, motion, said you love me, I'm like, I know this, huh? Went from the hood to be posted by party. How about to cover the gang in a Barbie? Up in Vazelli, they know that's my heartbeat. Washing them up like I'm doing the laundry. I know they want me diminishing, put your favorite rapper right on Citizen. We do not post nothing, we was spinning and reaching my code to show them how to live again. I only rap about it cause I'm living it. This is a message so they understand. For the ones that gon' always keep talking, can tell if you hate me, you love me, your fans. Goofy, said you wanted some clout, I'ma give it to you. If a girl in the spot, she can hit with you too. Don't let me show all my hitters could do. Are you speaking on what? Let me hear who you boom. And this ain't no rap beat, sit them down as a kid in the back. All of that fucking but never could act. Tell them my rap shit.
Bitches irrelevant, prove your point, come show me who you better than. Bitches is rookies, only hang with veterans. I got a kick, I need to like my medicine. And we been spinning and we been drilling. Now we older trying to move with elegance. I'ma come out of retirement, I'ma start firing. Catch up and dropping my set again. On bro like, where the fuck is the oppas? Me and Dev, two chops, two shotters. Thinking she sweet, we take off the roster. Now she can't breathe and that bitch need a doctor. And bro always recognize real. I could tell when a bitch on that shit like she been in the field. Half of you bitches ain't been on the drill. When I don't got a boom, I make a bitch a deal. Niggas taking that. And I'm heavy on loyalty, niggas be preaching and faking that. When they say they gon' ride, they just saying that. You ain't gon' slide, gotta go, I ain't playing that. Bitches is soft. If a bitch try to front, take a man, I'ma show him a boss. And a bitch can't compete cause she already lost. And he all like I'm cocky, like nigga, of course. It's the hound and the goat, we go dumb acting up like we animals. And the way that we eating these bitches up daily, these bitches would think we was Hannibal. And I hate when a bitch try to act like she hate you, but really that bitch is a fan of you. Tell that girl suck a dick and I added the pleasing, it's just so they know I got manners too. Top dog, I'm the bitch they gon' answer to. Niggas be panicking, how they active ain't putting no damage in. Claim they don't have when we slide, niggas vanishing. He don't die, but them hollows gon' damage him. And them bitches always wanna rap beef, but I'm getting too lit to respond. Got these bitches pressing, got me mad weak. Said they looking for me, I am not hard to find, bitch.
It's tough in these streets, man. I dedicate this one to all my youth growing up, fatherless, because they was too lazy to be there. And you had the balls to man up. But it's all good, we here, we strong. Let's get it. Dear father, how come I don't know you? Of all the pics my mom has, why don't any of them show you? I don't know if I should blame her or I should scold you. What's the difference? Y'all had a mom and dad, so y'all don't know what I go through. But even what I've been through, the lack of your presence still embedded in my mental. Only had you for a while, might as well been a rental. Oh, you never thought this shit would hurt? You thought I would forget to serve my birth certificate? Couldn't even get your signature? You so selfish, I should break your back and like a shellfish. But I never see you again, so these thoughts are helpless. Remember the first time I saw you, I was only 15, if I recall, dude. I was a short kid and you was a tall dude. You walked through the door, I jumped up, said hi dad. You had a shot, look like I ain't the one you wanna talk to. Threw me a business card, said if anything I could call you. Woke up the next day, bright and early just to do that. After long awkward silence, you said I called you back, but I was using a payphone, so how were you gonna do that? I be calling some other guy dad, how could you do that? Before he told me that I wasn't his, I never knew that. Which explains why he never taught me how to ride a bike or fly a kite. Never taught me how to approach the girls that I like. Always got bullied around cause he ain't teach me how to fight. Start to think how the world would be if I ain't have a life. But I told myself that giving up was bad advice. Plus it wouldn't solve a thing at all if I was mad at life. So our bridges done burning, tables still turning, and I'm still living, so that means I'm still learning. Make my own decisions, I'm my own man, not a kid anymore. I live life a grown man. And they say with age comes responsibility. Gotta find a woman to get married and have kids with me. We'll be successful with a happy family. Just looking ahead, thinking how beautiful it would be. Sometimes I sit back like, why do you hate me? I'm a splitting image, you took the time to create me. If you didn't want me, should've worn a rubber for your safety. Damn, I can't believe you really played me. But I can't believe I spent my life without you. The sad part is pretending to be happy I did it without you. When the truth is the whole time been thinking about you. You know how the saying goes, out of sight, out of mind. But all my siblings had fathers, I just wanted mine. Never needed much from you, I just wanted you to spend some time. Cause if you did, then I would've never had to write this rhyme. Would've never had to write this rhyme. Had to write this rhyme. Cause if you did, then I never had to write this rhyme. Had to write this rhyme. Did would have never had to write this rhyme. Had to write this rhyme.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Jalogic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
Every day we are back with my beautiful co-host Legacy. Yes. And I want to send a special shout out to the Rangers Union, Jalogic. And I had a good playlist coming up. And I want to say what's up to the other show that was on last week. Steph Got Jokes. Yeah. It was Steph Got Jokes, the panel. It was a great discussion. Kennedy, Wild Card. Shout out to them. Shout out to Legacy for holding it down. Thank you. You did your thing. We tried. We had fun. Good. I'm glad. Yep. So, coming up, it's still Men's Month. And I wanted to make it like an open discussion with our viewers. So I just said that what do men actually want? What do men actually want? That's going to be the topic, the open discussion. And we're going to come up with, you're doing the most coming up. And I have my Mary Jane thoughts. So, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I don't know. What's up with the comments? Anybody in the comments yet?
No, I don't see anybody in the comments yet.
Oh, they're going to say
Aziz Abrams said nice. Thank you.
All right. Welcome.
Frida, I finally caught it for real. Thank you, Frida. Hey,
Yes.
Frida from Atlanta.
Welcome.
You in Atlanta, right, Boo? Thank you. Tuning in.
So, well, the doing the most. I mean, we just had a very solemn day with the overturn of Roe versus Wade. So, just a little background. This is a landmark decision from the U.S. Supreme Court. Now we know it as Roe versus Wade, but that was actually a pseudo name for Norma McCorvey. She was pregnant with her third child, Texas woman, and decided that she wanted to have an abortion. She did not want another child. So it was illegal to have an abortion in the state of Texas. Her attorneys then filed a federal lawsuit against the district attorney, which was Henry Wade at the time. So they found that it was against our, the 14th Amendment in the United States Constitution provides the fundamental right to privacy, which protects a pregnant woman's right to an abortion. The court also held that the right to abortion is not absolute and must be balanced against the government's interest in protecting a woman's health and prenatal life. So they also put a time on it, the trimester, timetable, all of that stuff. During the first trimester, governments could not regulate abortion at all, except to require that abortion be performed by a licensed physician. So now we don't even have that right. If your state has decided that abortion is illegal, then you don't even have to do it. The president promised that he would try to make sure that women can cross borders and travel safely to a state to have an abortion that's legal in another state. So we, I want to know how you feel about that. How does the women feel about that? Even the men, we're talking about rape victims of incestual rape and situations, and they will be forced to have these children if they cannot get to a place where they can have an abortion. So even it affects prenatal care. It affects contraceptions such as birth control and stuff like that. What are we gonna do? So that was a very how you feel about that? Because it was
my body, my choice. My body. Who are you to tell me what to do with my body? So if I get raped, I have to have this child.
It's crazy. So
They doing too much.
Yeah,
They doing the
I feel
most.
like they're doing the most. The condom stock's about to go up. Reggie says, I don't know if that's gonna be enough because and then who does it affect really? We have states like I think it was Missouri and places like that, where it's not really a lot of African American women. Phoenix Fire says, I want to know how the women in Congress let this happen. Yes,
that's a good question.
That is a good
Great question. And then they saying you have to travel. Once they already did this, and stamped and approved of this law already?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have to if I get pregnant, get raped, I have to travel.
If it's illegal in your state.
If it's illegal in your state, I have to travel to a state where it's legal. I don't have the money for all that.
And then by a certain time
Trimester, you gotta be a certain.
So it says Granny's here say, nah, you right, because Rona couldn't even get people to wear
Come on
masks
now.
in the store. So Anthony said, would you put policies in place to save your race? Would you save Black people if you had a chance? Of course.
Of course. Oh, absolutely.
What kind of question is that?
Absolutely.
But we have to want to save ourselves. Like you gotta do. Everybody got a part in it, and everyone, has to know. You gotta know what your role is in it too, to save. But
of course, I'm a Black woman. Why would I want to save my race? It's a trick question. He said they did this to save the white race.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I get you.
So that's why the white race did for their race. Pretty much. Was talking about that earlier, actually, with another friend. I definitely think so that's why I was mentioning the places where it's going to be illegal. It's actually these places where it's going to be affecting women. So, to repopulate that sort of thing. And then we also know that Black women are very much neglected when it comes to healthcare, and especially when it comes to female healthcare, such as childbirth and things like that. Our pain is not recognized, and a lot of African American women pass away in childbirth more so than Caucasian women. So just the care, even if you're not pregnant, just your female care, your annuals, your mammograms, things like that, that's all part of women's health. So that is going to be affected. So the fact that has been taken from us, that's kind of hurtful. That's hurtful.
Definitely.
That's hurtful.
So this has nothing to do with women's body on an individual level. It's on a mass level. Individual women rights are just collateral damage for the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. I agree. Just like go back to what you're saying about women getting the proper care. I talk about that all the time. When women go into the hospital and give birth, Black women go into the hospital and give birth, they even have a documentary on that, either on Netflix or I see it on YouTube. They're not leaving the hospital alive. They're dead. They're dead because of being neglected from being in the hospital and yet not getting the proper care. The ladies, they're telling you, it's a situation in New York I just read about. He's actually in that documentary. His wife gave birth and she was complaining about having pain. She even spoke to her husband on the phone. It was during Corona. And she died. Now he's a single father. And there's a lot of Black single fathers. People don't know that. There's a lot of Black single fathers because of this situation.
Absolutely. If women's rights is collateral damage, then their rights are affected.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if you remember Megan when she came on for Mother's Day. I think she shared her childbirth story. That's my cousin that was on for Mother's Day, and she pretty much almost was not here. Trying to bring him into the world, and it was where she was bleeding and they couldn't stop the bleeding. And if it wasn't for like a certain doctor being in there who was like new and young, like fresh knowledge, and tried like a new technique that saved her life. Actually, so she was in a coma for a few days, didn't even see her baby right away. So it's not anything that Like it's serious. And it's real.
It's real.
I've been through it with my cousin, so it was not. So the medical apartheid has been a big issue in the Black community for years. I'm more concerned about that because now white supremacists in the medical field will be targeting more Black women than before. My prayers and fight is with y'all. Well, thank you for that.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, I dig it though, Anthony. There's a reason behind it, and it's not pro all life. It's pro white life. Wow,
Amen. That's right.
that's deep, Brandon.
That's deep.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Woo. But yeah, that was my doing the most. I feel like as a country, we're doing like it's. I can't even really laugh. Like it's really like gut wrenching. Like it's hurtful. Like people fought for these rights, and it's like they're just canceling it out. Like it's nothing.
Nothing.
And it's like, what do we really do about it? What can we do about it?
That's the question. And that's the big question. Big question right there. Remember before this, Serena Williams, a millionaire athlete, almost died on the table due to lack of treatment towards Black women. Classism is not a factor.
Yeah.
Facts.
Classism. Yeah.
Big facts. And I didn't know that. I didn't even know that.
It's not. If anyone wants to join the talk, hit the link. Yep. Anybody want to join live and talk with us?
Pull up on us. Have a
Mhm.
conversation with us. So yeah.
So
So let's lighten it up a little bit.
I mean, I ain't mean to bring it down,
No.
but it's like,
This is stuff we need to talk about.
and just I rather, if I'm gonna say doing the most, I'd rather do something that's meaningful to the culture and to the community.
Right.
We're gonna talk about we're gonna get saucy with it.
It's gonna be a little
We're gonna get saucy with it.
going into
But-
that.
So
I'm gonna let you.
yeah, doing the most. Roe versus Wade, they don't reverse it.
Yeah. Ladies, gotta get on our shit. Me too. Because it affects you as well.
We need y'all more than ever.
Okay, so for my random thought, I don't know if you guys ever heard of an artist by the name of Saucy Santana.
Mm-hmm.
He's a gay male, he's a rap artist. And let me put this out there real quick. I have no issue with the LGBT community because my daughter she's a lesbian. Let's just put that out there real quick. Okay? So it has nothing to do with that. And I actually liked him at first. But now when you start talking out your mouth about certain things, my random thought. I saw a couple of times he was insulting children. He's insulted Beyonce's daughter, talking about her hair, and he assaulted Cardi B. I was like, okay, you're doing too much. Now he said that every female should have a gay friend to teach them how to be a woman. So you're telling me a gay man, because you dress up and because you know he got a BBL, of course, too, also. Yeah, you got a BBL.
Okay.
You get a BBL and you with his nails and makeup and all that, you're going to tell me. You're going to tell me how to be a woman?
A natural born woman.
Can you tell me how to give birth? Can you tell me how to carry a child for 9 months?
Wow.
Can you tell me how to have a period?
No. Wow.
So you cannot tell me how to be a woman. I might be able to get some makeup tips from you. You might maybe have to be able to put an outfit together for me.
Okay. I don't know about that.
And
Then
from what I've been
that's the
seeing
outfit
lately,
you
what you just
showed
saw,
Nah,
I don't know what that
I
was.
don't need no styling tip from him. Thank you.
So Mr. Saucy. Nah.
Wow.
You cannot tell me or no woman.
But that's the problem. Oh, it's so painful. Like, why did he, like, boy, you got too saucy for his own good.
Okay.
I mean, really, you gonna teach us to be a woman now?
Wow. You can't beside yourself now. You're doing too much.
Mm-mm. I don't have no comments on that because that's too much.
Too much.
That's too much. That's too much.
No. And I don't know if you're doing it for clout or you just want to stir up, because, a lot of times they do that. People in the industry, stuff like that.
Yeah, but
I am Milestone says love to y'all. Thank you.
all right.
Appreciate you. I don't know if you're just doing it just to get clout or.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if he's saying that, somebody's making him feel that he can do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you guys think?
I
I don't know.
can't even.
I'm confused. I don't know.
To imagine why would you even put your mind to even think that you can tell another woman how to be a woman?
It's so many other things to be concerned about that I can't,
But that was my random thought.
Yeah, I know it was a good one because when I saw the video, I was like, okay, Saucy,
right. Well, it's a BBL situation too. Right? I am all for, self-love, and if you want to fix yourself, I'm all for that. Because we all want to. I really had some things. I had smart lipo done on my back. You feel me? With my transparency for your ass. You feel me? But the ratio, your legs, it just don't be it looks fake. Your legs skinny like toothpicks, and your ass is like out here. And you got these triple Z breasts that's way over there, and you skinny. You weigh 120 pounds. That don't make sense to me.
I know, right? Wait a minute. No, because this is so familiar. Like,
come on. And that's down, and we live in Miami.
It's so
down here.
Yeah. It's like
it's like everywhere you go. As soon as I get in the airport, when I touched down in the airport, I seen it. I was like, I said, come on. And I'm all for it. If you want to get your body done and make yourself look good, do your thing. But
I mean, my transparency, I did have weight loss surgery, but I don't really plan on having I don't want a BBL or anything like that. If anything, I would want to enhance natural things, but I'm trying to work it out and do things naturally now that I've had the boost, I would say, from the surgery and being able to lose it faster. So, and that's a struggle in a journey. So I'm not knocking anybody that have surgery, but like you said, it's like some people go overboard. It's a health concern. You put your life in danger and stuff like that. But to each his own.
Right,
to each his own. But I don't think that I need all of that.
I mean, I have a friend, she did it. She looks really good. You can even tell. She looks good. She looks good. I was like, okay, now that's how you're supposed to look. You know what I'm saying?
She got a good doctor.
She got a great doctor.
Okay.
You feel me? So, but that's my random thought.
Random thoughts in Mary Jane's head.
Yes. I see some comments come up.
Yeah, it was some comments that we didn't get to say.
Phoenix said white people benching us how to be black.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I get what you're saying.
What that mean?
I mean, in the sense of let me tell you a little. I know a lot of years ago, maybe back in the 60s, 70s, a lot of maybe even now, coming to now, a lot of they would say a lot of black women try to portray themselves to look like white women. So, kind of in that sense, maybe I could see where you're talking about. Or maybe the reprogramming.
White people been to that. I gotta think about that one. White people created the stereotypes we now force.
Right.
So so like the long hair and the blue eyes and the things like that.
Right.
The color eyes. I get that.
Right. Yeah.
But that's not teaching us how to be black. That's teaching us how to try to be more like them and be acceptable. They can't teach us how to be black now. They created the stereotypes now for us. And it don't get it twisted now. It's colorism in the black community.
Oh, definitely.
Even in the 60s and the 50s and stuff, when you were, I think, what they call it, the paper bag test, and you would, you couldn't pass if you wasn't as light as the paper bag or something like that. So it was not the being gangster, thugs, ghetto, all that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the
that's
violence
too.
and ignorance. Yeah. Yeah. I get you, Phoenix.
It's time to sell Lucy's of Magnum for $2
$2 a bag. You might could do that in the club or something. Now I don't know where you're gonna be at to sell those. You have to be out in the club somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
It's colorism in the black community because we don't educate ourselves. Blue eyes, blonde hair is African genetics.
Okay, now, Anthony.
Anthony came to educate today.
On, Anthony,
you want to join?
You get on the panel, jump up here and have a conversation with us? Link right there.
But yeah, you're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
That's that Eve gene, what we can create.
We talked about the Eve gene before. That's why you see two dark-skinned, like a man and a woman, create light-skinned babies. Like, for example, my sister is. Her oldest daughter, she's light-skinned. One of her eyes is blue, and the other eye is like hazel.
Mm. Wow. You said somebody teaching today.
Come on now.
That's what we love. I
love it.
I'm a nerd at heart.
I am a teacher. That's what it's about. We gotta educate each other.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff I don't know.
I'm resting on the holy night, but I will get on with y'all another night.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem, Anthony. No problem. All right. Well, in the meantime, we're gonna get into another video.
Okay.
This video is Miss Biz. Price is going up. She's from Brooklyn. She's actually a close friend.
Okay.
Miss Biz.
I feel like
Price is going up.
Price is going up.
We'll put it next to Bion Torment. He's from Jamaica.
Yeah, the price is going on.
Yo, Zora.
Too much in my cup. Yeah, the price is going up and up and up. Yeah, the price is going up. I put too much in my cup, my cup, my cup. Too much honey in my cup. Till I'm gonna no kill my vibe tonight. Can't you tell that I'm vibing? He said, Trini girl, stop moving your waist like that. Can't you tell that I like it? Yeah, the price is going up. Tell them that it's stuck. I got diamonds that'll blind them. That's why in the dark I keep on shining. More life, more everything to my dogs. Them, yeah. I gotta go, I gotta get it out of control. We on a mission. He want me home. I'm tryna kick spilled honey all over the floor in the kitchen. Yeah. I get the money, you know I'm a business. I tell him don't do what the nigga done did it. If I do it back, now he in his feelings. Stars all over the ceiling. Headed to the party with all of my killies. I hope that we make it out, I know they feel me. They know that this is my city. I just took a Hattie, this shit got me trippy. I call up my gunman and shit could get sticky. Yeah, the price is going up and up and up. Yeah, the price is going up. I put too much in my cup, my cup, my cup. Too much Henny in my cup. Feel look good and don't kill my vibe. Tonight, can't you tell that I'm vibing? Trini girl, stop moving your waist like that. Can't you tell that I like it?
Yeah. Torment and paranoid. Torment and paranoid. Right now, dog man scared of sober. Feelings creep up like rum and vodka. And these last stress to like cancer. Caught up in anger, turn right in monster. Joining myself in a rum and ganja. Flashback frequent like my sponsor camera. Even get a damn joker. Dog, remember your words, small mind can't conquer soldier. This is the music and with them note ya. I do you feel like you catch me total. Cool out world like you better know that me say good Ross. You get brushed like floor man. Well paranoid and scared of locals. Now go gather up enough faith in Obia. Have it every day in case me do it now. Darling, what you know about paranoid? Man a bleach with Glock as a juvenile. Never commit no suicide. Man a squeeze vines from a 4-5, yeah. What you know about street life? Every move what you make have to be bright. Better protect your cheese vines. If you smart out, yes, I better move wise. God alone know how much night man stay up on the chrome figure revenge my friend. When them flinging a hole is another good U-turn a broken soul. Who feels it no? Mind get dark as grief start grow up on a bright sunny day man still feel cold. Premeditation lead to dark roads. Darkness. But my whole what's mine? Load them to God, karma and time. Start the kyle for your mother alright. Plus my heart still bleed when me see a sun cry. John that missing you woman a Ross life. Regular me visit your career side. Memories so cause my tears so sad. Darling, what you know about paranoid? Man a bleach with Glock as a juvenile. Never commit no suicide. Man a squeeze vines from a 4-5, yeah. What you know about street life? Every move what you make have to be bright. Okay. Better protect your cheese vines. If you smart out, yes, I better move wise. What you know about paranoid? Man a bleach with Glock as a juvenile. Never commit no suicide. Man a squeeze vines from a 4-5, yeah. What you know about street life? Every move what you make have to be bright. Better protect your cheese vines. If you smart out, yes, I better move wise. Who real or fake? Strange face play me contemplate. Pan camouflage snakes we all left see up here. Me not able figuring up in a cane. So deep in grades. Have some charm and me can't escape. Every time my heart pump it rage. Plus sorrow and pain still fuck up me brain. Well, borrow now. Still miss me G when them sacrifice. So my heart still a cry from painful demise. Sleepless nights when me ask God why, oh why. Fuck young life. I wish money coulda buy back life. Would I spend any price for your job a foot side just to hear your voice like one more time. Darling, what you know about paranoid? Man a bleach with Glock as a juvenile. Never commit no suicide. Man a squeeze vines from a 4-5, yeah. What you know about street life? Every move what you make have to be bright. Better protect your cheese vines. If you smart out, yes, I better move wise. Better move wise. Better move wise. In the streets right now. You know say darkness yes. Well paranoid.
Got the international vibes going on.
Okay, a little bit of, got Brooklyn, got Jamaica. Gonna come back down south a little bit, I think we had some comments come on, didn't we? No? Okay. B from Smiles TV. Hey, the reunion. Salute to the panel and chat. Thank you, B. Appreciate it. Brian Bernard Davis, how is going? I'm Brian from Mississippi. What's good, Brian? Mills Lane said yesterday's price is not today's price, Fat Joe. Okay. And you said that because of that song. I got you.
Okay, because I don't know about him. You got it, girl. That's a whole nother topic.
Today's price, not yesterday's price. All right. So we're gonna get into a couple more videos. Come back. See if I want to talk to us a little bit more.
Yeah. And we really wanted to have like you said, a panel of men. But you know what? I look at it this way. These men are busy out here getting it.
Getting their paper. That's
and
right.
They didn't have things come up. Things come up and but we want to say like to end the month of June and our first attempt of Men's Month because it's many more ahead, and we want to say Happy Father's Day for those who didn't get to tune in for Father's Day. You here today, Happy Father's Day. We want to say we appreciate you men for the ones who are trying to provide, protect, and just build and be there. We need a future. We need help.
We do.
We need help for the
Just look at
future.
me. We need
We
need help.
But yeah, so that's what it was about, and we really didn't want the the information to really come from us because it's our perspective. We wanted the men to chime in and say what it is that they're looking for in a helpmate, in a partner, in a whatever it is that it is in a domestic situation or a partnership or a business, whatever it is, what is that role that you're looking for so we can get it right. You know what I'm saying? So we wanted to dedicate that month to hear them and hear their perspective and their side, and to what's the other word? To celebrate them.
Celebrate this man.
Uplift them because they get beat down pretty much. So okay, Rancis Corporation
for us pussy.
Okay, you know what?
Okay, so you know what?
and
I'm
sometimes
that's
no. Stop it.
It's not.
Cut it out. We trying now. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
We trying.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Yo, man, fuck that bitch.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? You been good? So yesterday, I tried to call you. You didn't answer the phone. It's all good. Don't worry about it. So anyways, I was trying to tell you about some shit that happened up the block. Shit was wild. Shit got crazy. I don't know where you was. I thought you were going to be there when I pulled up. But it's cool. I'm going to let you know later. All right? I'm going to see you later. All right. All right, bye. See you later.
Hold up.
Yo.
Who is that bitch?
That's my
Who
mom.
is that bitch?
Man, come on.
Who is that bitch though?
Hey, man. What you saying?
get it. Bring it back, yeah. Just bring it back. I bring it back, yeah. I'm the bitch with the bag. I'm the shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. While you kicking shit at home, I be flipping like Simone. Catching plays and taking flights. You scrolling up and hitting like I run it up every day and twice at night. My hustle game is twice as nice. Yeah, 5 ain't got no kids and I am not your wife. If it ain't the money calling, I ain't picking up at night. And I keep that 40 on me when I'm picking up at night. Hopping in and out of lift, I'm pulling up, I'm at the light. Better know I'm on the way, better have my money right. With the bag, I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats, I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. We count racks now, we count racks. Never needy, bitch, I'm having cash on hand, fuck all that capping. This my block, watch where you standing. Pocket cannon, not for fashion. Extra clips, who saw what happened? Won't be no ratting. I'm the bitch with the bag, I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats, I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. Watch it stack, watch it stack, watch it stack, watch it stack, yeah. Watch it stack, watch it stack. 'Cause I'm the bitch with the bag, I'ma shout it, sack. Little red, riding rats, I go and get it, bring it back. Just go and get it, bring it back. I flip the cash and watch it stack. Just watch it stack, yeah. Just watch it stack. Bring it back. I flip the cash and watch it stack. Passport stamp, been had racks. Ball like your dad, big boy sack. Still spend yours, big boy Mac. Draco tuck that big boy cat. Come with the bag, find me a net. Pocket so fitted, you see it's no cap. Bitch, I'm a baller, I came with a bat. Aim it at you, it ain't no coming back. Throw out some cheese, get rid of a rat. I'm on my Girl Scout shit. Flipping cookies by the pack. You can smell it through the rat. I hit the road, I bring it back. I test it out, I roll it back. You hit my gas, you gon' be back. Some up, bitch with the bag. I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. Some up, bitch with the bag. I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. I'm the bitch with the bag. I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Just bring it back. I bring it back, yeah. Just bring it back. I bring it back, yeah. Just bring it back. I bring it back, yeah.
Well, who is that bitch though?
Who is who? That's
Who is that bitch though?
Niggas ain't talking about a whole lot of nothing. 2000 bird, man, they do a whole lot of stunt. Back when they have it, I did a whole lot of front. I looked out for you niggas, how the fuck is you tryna front? In the matrix, nigga, get some paper, act like he the one. Pull up on him with his eye and he can't even get the blunt. Tell a nigga roll it up and I ain't even hit it once. Even let your bitch slide, know I could've hit it once. Old ass nigga on the block talking about what? Lame man, bitch, I lit a spot talking about nothing. I ain't doing no hand on nobody, I'm like for what? But don't come around when you falling, nigga, I ain't your crutch. Kobe in the clutch ball. You ain't talking money on my line and get the fuck off. Send nobody chicken and you niggas sweet as duck sauce. Talking about whipping pigeons, you niggas never touch raw. Still grinding, I'm independent. Signing ain't really in me. They capping like they trapping, nigga talk, but I really did it. Chasing the meal ticket, been off that block for a minute. My young niggas still spinning. Tell Khaled we still winning. I'm like, who the fuck raised y'all? Conversations with God, like, who the fuck made y'all? Jesus couldn't say y'all. You see a man down bad, then that nigga turn to rate y'all. Made me hate y'all. Y'all, for real, man. Y'all nigga down there turn blind, man. Like, I know you see a man fucked up, my nigga. Like, they gon' shoot him then? Like, they gon' keep going to pick him up, huh? You ain't gon' put nothing in the nigga pocket, huh? You just gon' just let a nigga be the dope man their whole life, huh? Like, ooh. Niggas will help you fall, help you up and then knock you off. Bitches will top you all before she set you up. Leave that back door open when they quap involved. I don't trust a soul at all, no disrespect to my dog. That's your man, I don't know him at all. Might got a plan and I don't know it at all. He got a strap and he be showing it off. You gotta watch him, bro, I know that he flaw. Took off on them niggas, I ain't seen. Took off on them niggas, I ain't need no. Watch your fucking mouth, I used to feed you. Niggas acting like they got amnesia. I ain't forgot shit, talking about you been about that life and you ain't about shit. Told me that you got me in the weekend, I ain't got shit. Gotta cool him down when a nigga think he hot shit. Thought he had the keys to a nigga, made the locksmith. On another level, I can tell you how I got here. Hard work and dedication, turned up, I elevated. Took off, I never waited, then left him devastated. That shit that made him hate me, that shit that made him hate me, that shit that made him hate me.
Man, nigga want nigga to sign, but I ain't doing it, y'all. You feel me? Like, I fuck with y'all, but you know, I ain't signing for no little paper that I can make in the street. You know what I'm saying? I definitely ain't signing to take pictures with no niggas and shit like that. So, y'all niggas just bear with me, you know, man. Y'all niggas get the music how y'all get it. When I'm sharp for y'all, for sure. 3 times.
We are back. All right. So what y'all think about those two ads?
Wait, now the first one, I ain't gonna
Red Riding?
Red Riding Wax. Yeah, Mills names, yeah. Okay, and then the pepper was showing, yeah, it's great. Yeah, I like
great. Riding, what you say? What the name was?
Red Riding Wax.
Who is this bitch?
Yo, I don't know her.
Okay. Mills Lane said hip hop. Right. A little razzle dazzle, you know what I'm saying? Gotta throw a little woo in there. Okay, just to go back to what Legacy was saying earlier. We wanted to make it men's month, like we always say, men don't get recognized like they should. Our black men. Our black men. Yeah, that's right. Correct me, that's right. Teach fuck. Correct me. But yeah, they don't get recognized like they should. So we want to do something a little bit different and just make the whole month for them. And like you said, many, many more to come. And I just want to put this out there real quick for the ladies, because I'm learning to do this as well. Shut the fuck up and listen. Shut the fuck up sometimes and listen. And I don't think we touched on this before. A lot of women say they don't need a man. Sweetheart. Like a man needs a woman needs a man. That's what God put us here for. You know, stop getting into that mindset. We gotta stop that shit. Every man needs a woman, every woman needs a man.
And we know how we're ready to take. I know, it's easy. It's not easy because sometimes I feel like sometimes we overthink things. We do, and we let our emotions. This is me like coming to this conclusion recently because I feel like I was being communicated to and not really getting it, and I didn't get that why they felt like I wasn't getting it. You know what I'm saying? Until I said, wait a minute, I understand. I'm letting this get in the way of this, and this is what the focus is right now. You know what I'm saying? So, understanding communication definitely effective. It's not easy. I don't have all the answers. I'm not perfect. But I feel like it's worth it if you're willing. If you're willing and you're open to compromise and change, then you know what I'm saying, it's worth a try. But yeah, you can't think you know everything. You can't think you're gonna be disrespectful and grow together. Right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen. Listen to the man. Let him guide you. If you got a plan, right, and see where you fit into that plan. Randy's Union says, nah, it ain't. It's not easy for both sides, to be honest, but it's worth. Yeah.
I agree with that, but I think a lot of times we make things hard.
As women?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. Not just women. Both. We make things hard. You know what I'm saying? Also, to be honest, women have it harder in the dating pool, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I never have a problem with getting a man.
You know what? I feel like the
correct
quality,
one. I ain't say
quality,
good, correct.
Or quality.
Quality. That's give an example. Fuck it. I'm gonna put my business out there. Right? Met somebody a little recent. I want to meet the person in person, but he for some reason didn't want me to come visit him. Red flags.
What?
Only spoke to him on certain
Like
certain
days.
times.
Oh.
Red flag. My mama always told me, if you can't go to a man's house, you need to live with his wife or his girlfriend. That always played in my head.
Now he was homeless, Ramos.
He was homeless?
Ramos, you say he was homeless. Not homeless.
So I'm putting 1 + 1 = 2, putting 3 and 3 and it's equaling 6. And there was a couple of other things, and I was like, nah, bro. See, the thing is, we just meeting. What you lying for? Because if you wanted to fuck, maybe I just wanted to fuck. See, that's the thing men not getting. You understand? Because sometimes we want to just fuck too. But you want to put me in a situation, and then in the long, I'm good because I'm going to find out. I'm a child of the Most High. I found these things right away. And I'm not stupid. Our experience is a great teacher. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just that situation should have been way avoided. Just put everything on the table. We're just meeting. What you lying for?
That's a lot, and yeah, I think that's why I just
that was just a little.
I get you because we
tip
love
of what
playing
happened.
craps with our king. What do you mean you love playing craps
without peeing?
I guess with a penis. I mean, nobody should want to play craps with their private parts. That sounds a little dangerous.
Real quick though, side note, y'all don't see these drinks that Legacy made though? It's the drinks for me.
This is a Grey Goose something. I got a little sis that said that's an old lady drink, Grey Goose. Y'all think Grey Goose is an old lady drink? And so go suck your water.
I go suck your water.
No, I'm joking. That is so unprofessional and so not what I should be saying.
But bottom line, what I was saying, ladies, sometimes you need to listen. Men, you as well. But it ain't about them ladies.
It's about us right now.
You know what I'm saying? So
not about us, about you guys, but about us understanding and listening to you guys. So I guess we won't have no more comments you want to make to the
one more video after this. Well, I'm gonna say my farewells and let's say farewells now. Catch y'all next Sunday, 8 p.m. with my beautiful co-host Legacy. Y'all tune in on all platforms. My YouTube, Thick Mary Jane. We're gonna get you a channel too. We gotta get you a channel too. Yes, you need a channel. Yes. On my YouTube, Mary Jane, Facebook, Mary Jane, the Rentals Union, Facebook, online, the Rentals Union is everywhere. No excuses. So I tune in every
Thank you
Sunday,
guys
8
for
p.m.
tuning in. And yes.
See y'all next week.
I'm going crazy. Since you
Can't turn these niggas in.
It's all white, baby, I be drippin' on. Say a nigga clean as hell, flying in the kite. Back it up, baby, I still with blue hundreds. The way I rock the mic, I got your crew jumping. Ain't no talking crazy on the celly. I might pull up with that burner if a nigga selling you. I might it's cold, better it's snow. I be sucking hard, better grab your hoe. They call me table on the greatest. I been dripping in this on the baby, the latest. I remember going broke, kicking down doors. Had to grab the two dope, cruising slow mo. I drank lean.
Peace soul on a track.
East side, east side, east side. More than that. East side, east side, east side, east side. MLK. East side, east side, east side, east side. Gresham Road. East side, east side, east side, east side.
Side Atlanta, this that east side shit. I always rep my hood, but never quite like this. See, I grew up on the block, watching out for cops, game bangers and crackheads, trying to snatch my guap. I'm thinking if I rep my hood, will my hood rep me? If I help my hood, will my hood help me? Posted up on Wiley Street, I'm packing the heat. Cause if you from where I'm from, it ain't safe in the streets. What you know about evictions and drug addictions? What you know? Wrong for convictions and crucifixion. Ain't much good inside my hood, cause we misunderstood. Alienated by my race, treated like I ain't no good. I'm thinking if I rep my hood, will my hood rep me? If I help my hood, will my hood help me? If I get sentenced by you judges, will I ever get free? Or will they throw away the key and make a black boy free? You probably catch me on a motor on an eastbound train. Most likely by myself because I stay in my lane. I'm from the east side Atlanta on my east side shit. I got grit, you might have it too, but not like this. I'm seeing gentrification all around my location. I think it's been an invasion that's sweeping the nation. They pulling up decoration, guess they forgot education. They gave my brother probation, they fucking with my vibration. I wonder if I rep my hood, will my hood rep me? If I help my hood, will my hood help me? You probably catch me in your hood with the SFC, teaching the youth about how to be a real MC. But they don't put that on the radio or on your TV because they want us thinking I when it should be we. I wonder if I rep my hood,